What is up, guys? Welcome to the show. So we're gonna do a Busch beer review. I believe that's how you say it. Busch, I think. Busch beer. Anyway, it is a 4.7% alcohol thing. Let's do this. All right. So, I mean, it smells like weak beer. It doesn't smell strong at all. It smells like a very weak beer. It's smooth. It's not very strong. I prefer my Bud Light over this for sure, but I mean, it's so smooth that I could like easily down this. Like this is 473 milliliter. So so it's not a small can. It's not a big can either, but you know, it's kind of bigger than the average cans. I mean, it's smooth, definitely. Not my favorite beer out there. My favorite beer is, of course, Bud Light Lime and then Bud Light. Mm, the aftertaste is a little bit like it's a stronger aftertaste. Like when you first drink the beer, it's like, it's good, it's smooth. But then you kind of let it sit. Like after you swallow it, you kind of let it sit, and then you kind of get that, stronger aftertaste. If you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't drink it again. Like I think like I'm a one and done for this myself, just because it's like it's not my. I don't know. It is really smooth though. Like if I went over to somebody's house and they're like, "Oh hey, do you want one?" That's all I got. I'd be like, "Yeah, sure. I'd take it. I drink it." The more I drink it though, the less I like it. I know usually it's kind of one of those things where it's the more you drink it, the more you like it. But the more I drink of it, the grosser it gets. It kind of gets like after the first few sips, it's starting to get like it's still smooth, but it's starting to kind of get that kind of bad taste. Like it's hard to explain. Like I guess that's the hops or whatever it's called, but it's kind of get that yeasty. Yeah, there it is. It's kind of a yeasty taste. The more you drink it, the more yeasty it gets, and the more it's like the more I like, the more I drink it, the less I want to drink it. You know, like it's a good beer to share. Basically, like if you had like one of these taller cans of it, it's a good beer to share. Like it's a good beer to split up. Like if you were, at somebody's house and they were like, "Hey, you want a beer?" and they pulled this out, I would say, "Hey, yeah, let's split it, half and half." Because, yeah, like I said, the more I drink it, the less I like it, which is kind of weird because usually, like I said, like with like Bud Light and Bud Light Lime are that's like my favorite beers. Those, the more I drink them, the more I like them. This one, the more I drink it, the less I like it. It's not, yeah, it's a smooth beer though. It's just, you get that kind of that yeast taste, and I don't really like that. Like in my beer, I don't really like to taste that kind of yeast. You know what I mean? But as far as beers are concerned, I probably would give this like a 4.5 out of 10. Like, because it's smooth, and when you crack it open, the first few drinks are good, but after that, it gets worse. So yeah, I'd give it a 4.5 because it's drinkable and it smells good, but it's just after that it's no good. So would I recommend it? Nah, not really. No, I wouldn't really recommend it. Like if somebody's just like, hey, beers do you list of a recommendation, this would not be in it. So yeah, 4.5 out of 10. Not a big fan. Anyway, that's the vid. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know much, and check the next video. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd come on here because I haven't really talked about my straight blade training, or my straight blade, how my whole straight blade thing is going. So I've been practicing on the balloon. I've been doing the balloon still. I went for an actual training session with the barber who's training me.